Welcome back, guys. We're going to do part 4 of our Forbidden West walkthrough. Thanks to you guys who are watching the Let's Play videos. I wasn't really sure how well they do. Obviously, they're not as popular as like my other guides and stuff, but I'm glad to see some of you are enjoying them. And let me know, too, if you want me to upload like 1 a day or like 2 or 3 in batches. I'm going to really try and keep these to like 20 to 30 minutes now. So they'll be shorter, easier to watch. So let me know in the comments about that. But we're going to go ahead and get back in here. Alright, so we left off here. I think we finished the Deep Trouble quest, I think it was called. We got these guys out of the mine. And kind of want to get back on the main storyline. So I think we can fast travel from campfire to campfire for free. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure it costs a fast travel pack if you're not near a campfire, and I've heard that there's no golden fast travel pack in this game, so at least not yet. Maybe that'll come with an expansion, or maybe nobody's found it yet if it's hidden away somewhere. But yeah, we'll have to see how much fast travel packs cost to like craft or buy. I don't really want to fight these guys right now. Just want to continue on this path here. Oh, what's this, though? Green shine. Crystalline deposit.
A gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny.
Is green shine supposed to be like blue gleam? Is that the new blue gleam? Rare valuable resource hidden all over the world. Can be used to upgrade certain weapons and outfits or trading. Okay. Keep an eye out for those, I guess. Let's keep heading along here.
It's a dead machine. It must be a bristleback.
Oh, is this a bristleback?
Maybe Errand took it down.
Can't scan it because it's dead.
With acid. Did the bristlebacks do? That must be chain scrape.
Chain scrape.
I could get my bow upgraded in there.
So this is like the first settlement, pretty sure.
I'll be able to tinker with my other gear too.
Okay, upgrade some gear.
Outlander approaching. Is that the Savior? Wanna come in, Savior?
Yes.
Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Dwarf's orders.
Good enough for me.
That was easy. Thought they'd give us a little bit of a fight there.
By the forge.
Petra.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there's the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our home. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him.
Yeah.
But he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh.
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
Ah. Of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
All right.
Well,
Aloy's a
this
loner.
sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Yes, let's upgrade the bow. Definitely. Oh, over here?
Workbench.
Yep. Okay, weapon upgrades. So we have the sling and the bow. Let's take a look at the bow. So we go... Let's see, there's just 3 different levels to this. They cost shards, wires, and various machine parts. Looks like we can go all the way with this. Which I think I'm going to do. Oh, now we have acid arrows. Okay. Or did it just increase the effectiveness of the acid arrows? I think it must have added acid arrows. We didn't have those before. These are just going to increase the damage and effectiveness of the arrows and tear also. That's good. And then the 3rd level will unlock a weapon coil. Okay. Or a weapon coil slot. Let's just go all the way. Because we don't really have a better weapon right now. And then, can I put something on that slot? How do I get to it? I don't know how to get to the weapon slot. Yeah, we can upgrade this too. Looks like we've got plenty of shards and stuff. Oh, we need a bristleback component. Okay. Trap crafting. I don't really want to waste resources on that right now. Outfit. Let's see what these do. So this is going to give us a little more acid resistance, and then a little more acid resistance and shock resistance. Plus some concentration regen to go to level 2. And then some mod slots, plus a little more concentration. This is cool. Like, it affects... This is a lot more complicated. But, okay, so it unlocks slots, at least these 2 things, at the last level. Mod slots. And it also, like, boosts your skills as you upgrade things. A fanghorn antler. Okay, we're going to have to figure out what that is. I don't know if I want to upgrade this yet, though. I kind of want to see if there's a better outfit around.
Free if you need to tinker with that gear of yours.
So let's just... Oh. Coils can be equipped on weapons to improve their performance. Oh, here we go.
I know you see me.
So you have to do that in your inventory?
I should...
That seems a little goofy. Why can't you do that at the workbench? When you're doing everything else. Square. Don't have any coils. Maybe that's why we couldn't do it at the workbench?
Useful?
I don't know. We'll figure that out.
Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
Let's check this out. Looks like we can pick up a quest in here. Oh, this is like the tavern from the trailer videos and stuff.
What's next for you?
This is cool. What's up here? Potions guy?
Oh, watch out!
Looks like we can't talk to him yet. It's just a door out. Talk to this guy.
Hey, Mildef. Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wild. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals. No trouble.
Who's this Ulvin jerk?
How
We
did
gotta
you
find
end up
him.
in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Oh yeah, it could be that too.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Yeah, Mildef. Don't get pushed around, buddy. Man, the motion capture animation on the faces is awesome. So is that a full-on quest that we just got, or is that... That's just an errand. Let's not do that right now. What's this?
Even the savior of Meridian needs a challenge.
Oh, this is Machine Strike. Okay, I don't think you guys want to watch me play board games inside a video game for like an hour, so I'll come back to that. I'm kind of curious about that, though.
Finally.
So, what's our active quest right now? Basically, just find errand. Outside of town. What's this?
We are on the same side here, Ulvund. The bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, this is Ulvin.
Drop the act. We all know...
What do you want, Ulvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself, Walloper of Derval, gutter of Hughes.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, let's get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate.
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
All right.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards.
Who are you talking to, man?
All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity.
We're over here.
For a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
So nothing.
If Chainscrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osseram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
Is that right?
You said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osseram.
Right.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osseram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
Don't let Petra hear you say that, or she'll hammer your
Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Okay. So I thought clearing the bristlebacks was how we had to... That's a side quest? Okay. Let's go talk to this guy real quick, see if we can't pick up another quest.
Empty hearts. Always in a hurry, aren't you?
almost 4.
Where did the entrance go? Here we go.
Savior, over here.
City in the desert.
Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure Ulvant's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Carja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is Barren Light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvant up.
I'd like a considerable bounty. These bristlebacks sound sus, though.
What is this concession decree that Ulvant wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
Okay. We got a lot of text here to go
How
through.
does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvin get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Well, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You
really
said the bristlebacks were first spotted
Hang on.
west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
I was going to say they really went crazy with the dialogue here. It's a lot to get into. We might have to skip some of that stuff. Otherwise, these videos are just going to be Aloy talking to people. If you guys are into that, though, let me know, and I'll make sure I go through all the text, all the dialogue. So which quest are we on here now? The Bristlebacks. That's the cook. First, attend an embassy on the border of the Karja Sundom. All right, let's do this and find Erend. Which way do we need to go? Out of town here.
Hey! High time you made up your mind.
Who are these guys?
Sorry, Red. We're closed.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Savior! We could use your help with these bristlebacks running amok.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. What is this? Just an old ruin? Oh. Lots of machines down here. Oh, is that a bristleback?
Should use shock ammo.
Shock ammo. I don't think we have shock ammo, Aloy. Acid bristleback, okay. But he's almost dead already. Let's take this charger out. Got a burrower over here. We scan this guy. It's dead. Alright, let's see what we can get from him. A primary nerve. That's interesting. Oh. Break these? I guess there's nothing in them. Alright, the intense music can take a break. We got them all. We got them all. What's that? Definitely gotta get used to just like pulsing this all the time.
It's always something.
Is that Aaron?
Hold tight! I'll see what I can do!
Try luring them into the tripwire.
Sure. Can do that. Can I smack this guy with a rock? Jumped over it, man. There we go. He's not quite all the way shot, though. Jeez. Shock fires aren't quite effective enough for the guy.
Kill him however you want. Requires better though.
Gotcha!
I like the spear chuck for the critical hit. That's cool.
What a day, what a day.
Make the forge you show.
Oh, I saw these in some of the trailers. This is cool. I think you can get knocked off of
Let me
them.
give thanks proper like.
Oh, so if you hold up... Yeah, that's right. It replenishes your medicine pouch if you hold up.
I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Took down that bristleback, headed south. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do.
South, after more bristlebacks?
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster.
All right.
Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Did something happen in Chain Scrape?
Well, like someone.
Let me guess. Ulvund.
Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Ulvund discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that chuff bucket set my workshop on fire.
Chuff bucket.
Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Cable car operator told me the bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. They just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to save my backside.
I should get going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds.
Ooh,
Did
hunting
you know
grounds.
they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
I'm all about those
Maybe.
hunting grounds.
After I get things under control. So Aaron headed south. I should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus.
Got a tripcaster. All right, guys, I think I'm going to cut it there, and we'll pick this right back up in the next part. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.